Hello, Warren here again with the Peach State Prime Transformers channel. And today we have a little bit of a different topic we're going to be talking about. For those that don't know, I do have another channel here on YouTube, simply called Peach State Prime. It's my original channel. And what it is, it's very much a kind of a travel-based channel. I cover different, like, amusement parks and tourist attractions, both, in and around my home state of Georgia and some of the surrounding states, a little bit beyond. I recently took a road trip out to Missouri and kind of that area as well. But anyways, I was very recently back in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the Smoky Mountains, and that's somewhere I frequent. My family has Dollywood season passes this year, so we're up there almost at least once a month, and it's only about a 3.5 hour drive, so it's not a bad little getaway for us. Anyways, and some of you may know where I'm going with this. But if you're familiar with Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, it's an attraction town, or a touristy type town. If you're not familiar with it, perhaps you're familiar with Branson, Missouri, or Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Towns that have stuff like Ripley's Believe It or Not, or wax museums, hundreds of escape rooms and mini golf courses. Those kind of vacation destinations. And there was a dinner show theater in Pigeon Forge. At least I think they had dinner as well, but even if they didn't, it was a show theater nonetheless. It was the Alabama Theater, which of course is the band Alabama. And they would play there sometimes have other featured performers. And then that concept kind of went away after a while, and it became the Opry, kind of a play off the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, about 3 hours away from Pigeon Forge. That has since closed. And in that spot, it was recently revealed that none other than Hasbro will be having an attraction there. And also next door to this building where they're going to be doing this attraction is a WonderWorks. If you've ever seen the upside down buildings, it's like an interactive museum for families and kids. And there's also a Hard Rock Cafe that is actually on its way out because somebody else is taking over that property that'll be next door to this Hasbro attraction. But what this Hasbro attraction is being called is the Hasbro Play District. And when I'm there, they already have a sign up on the marquee. And they're going to have really three main sections of this complex. There's going to be the NERF Action Experience, which I think is going to take up the bulk of this, just based on the concept images we've seen. They're also going to have a Peppa Pig Playtime area. And then what interests us as Transformers fans is they have a section called Planet Playskool. In the Planet Playskool area, there's three main properties that they're touting. PJ Masks, Mousetrap, and Mousetrap, the board game Mousetrap. And actually there's four, I'm sorry. Play-Doh, and you guessed it, Transformers. And we don't know much about what's going to be offered yet. I'm on their official website right now. The website is the Play District PF for pigeonforge.com. So again, that's the Play District PF.com. So what it says for the NERF experience is experience NERF like never before. A dynamic, adrenaline-filled arena where you can test your skills in competitive challenges, suitable for kids and adults. This area will feature an obstacle course, curated arcade games, laser tag, and a first-of-its-kind NERF ride, and more. Sounds like we may be getting maybe a dark ride. That'd be cool. Peppa Pig Playtime, because I know you're all dying to hear this one. Inspired by Peppa's iconic house on the hill, guests can enjoy a play-driven family experience in beloved locations from the preschool series. Designed for young adventurers, it's the perfect place for little ones to play and imagine. All right. Now, the next one. Planet Playskool. Playskool as in the brand Playskool. It's spelled with a K. A vibrant, sensory-rich, interactive environment where kids and families can create, play, and explore. Planet Playskool will feature experiences for brands such as Play-Doh, Transformers, PJ Masks, Mousetrap, and more. And in the concept images we've seen, we have Bumblebee under the Planet Playskool area, on the artwork on the building. And then even on the marquee where it says Planet Playskool, we have Optimus Prime on there. Now, there's a couple things to take away from this. Number one is this is not Hasbro's first foray into having these properties in an entertainment area. If you go to New Jersey, they have the American Dream Mall. I've never been here, but they do have the Hasbro, the game room, powered by Hasbro at the American Dream. And it's a bunch of small attractions, interactive games, things like that. And from my understanding, there is a Transformers presence there. I don't know how big it is. I don't think it's very large at all. But they do have that. And none of these are the same. And then the other one that I'm aware of is in China. They do have an indoor attraction called Dreamland, or Dreamland powered by Hasbro. Which is really, another indoor entertainment concept, and features a bunch of their attractions like Transformers. And the images I've seen in the past, and I'll see if I can find a few to insert into this video, they're like basic flat rides that can be put indoors, like little things that spin or whatnot, but they're themed to Transformers. And I believe that's what that Dreamland, if I'm not mistaken. So, with that in mind, the fact that we've had some more mature presence, I'm not talking about Universal attractions, the Transformers Ride 3D, that's not what I'm talking about here. But just something for a little bit older kids, older fans could get involved with, because I find it an odd choice, because, the biggest foray Transformers had with Playskool was Rescue Bots, which had a very well-received animated series and sequel animated series, Rescue Bots Academy, neither of which are actively producing new episodes or toys. They have, I believe, Transformers are under the Playskool Heroes brand now, or something similar to that, where they're basically just making random toys and putting them out. And it's great to have Transformers featured for young fans, create new fans, keep our hobby alive, and for them to just have fun with. I don't have a problem with that. What I just would really love to see here is a presence both in that area, in this Planet Playskool, and if they ever do expand, I know NERF said they're going to have some interactive experiences. We've had Transformers NERF branded toys and Nerf guns before, Nerf blasters. I would love to see that kind of pulled into the Nerf section a little bit, just for one of the attractions, just to have a shout out to that community a little bit of fans. Again, we don't know what's coming. If it is, it sounds like it's going to be an indoor playground that's maybe themed to these different properties in Planet Playskool. But we don't know yet. A lot more is forthcoming. It's exciting. that Transformers are being used in this capacity and not being overlooked. So I am very thankful for that. Bottom line, I just wish it was something I could do. And maybe even my kids. I have a middle schooler and a high schooler that both like Transformers, and Planet Playskool is going to be a little young for them. So that's the only bummer. I'm not knocking them for doing so. I just wish that have attractions, Transformer attractions for both age groups. Peppa Pig, if you're not familiar with this, they already have some mall attractions like this across the U.S. outside of the theme park that's near Legoland in Florida. And I believe those are operated by Merlin Entertainment, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see anything on this website that mentions Merlin Entertainment. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they are involved. And they also run... they're in charge of Legoland. I mentioned that, as well as all the Lego Land, the indoor, the smaller attractions. Like, I think they call them Discovery Centers. We have one here in Atlanta, outside the main city. And they also, of course, run the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. So they're used to running attractions like this. So I kind of hope they're involved, because they do a great job. I don't think Hasbro would take this on themselves without some sort of partner like that. I see Hasbro in the copyright information, and then another group that I'm not familiar with called Indoor Entertainment LLC. So perhaps that's who's doing this project and not Merlin. Either way, I wish them success, and I hope it's something maybe I can at least walk in and take a look at once it is complete, because I'm curious, what it ends up being. And again, what this could mean for future Transformers experiences throughout the country, because we got the movieverse, again, in Universal Studios theme parks. So it'd be really cool to see kind of that evergreen G1-esque concept in other, physical entertainment capacities. I guess that's the best way to say it. So, I think this is really cool, and can't wait to see what comes out of it. I would love to hear from you. So, of course, leave a comment. What do you think of this concept that's coming up? And Transformers being, in that young children's play area exclusively, as far as we know right now. Love to hear your thoughts. And then, of course, if you like this video, as simple as it is, please give it a like here on YouTube, and of course subscribe to the Peach State Prime channel, channel. That's what we call it here on YouTube, and so that you can stay up to date on new releases, new toy reviews, new Transformers discussions and news that I feature here on the channel. And if you'd like to learn more about me and my YouTube efforts, you could check out peachstateprime.com. Otherwise, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.